Hello, hello. Okay, let me just get this up on screen. Damn, not working. Alright. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're all well. So, today we're playing Sega Rally 2 or Sega Rally Championship. Turns out they're the same game. It's not confusing at all. But, oh wait, shit. Let me see if I can stop the music, because that might be kind of important. There is... Come on, sound settings. Sound settings. Background music. Off. There we go. Haha. No copyright claim for me. So, I've changed my setup a little bit. I'm no longer on the beanbags, so there shouldn't be any more annoying rustling noises. Because I found something else to sit on. Got my wheel and everything set up on this tiny table. This, how big is this table? It can't be more than like 40 by 40 centimeters, maybe. Yeah, about that. It's like about 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters big, and I have the keyboard, my mouse, my steering wheel, and my microphone all on it. So, yeah. I haven't played this game in a while, so I will be a bit rusty. Although I did play it yesterday just for a little bit of practice. So we're gonna do some time trial practice first, and then we'll get into like trying to do well. So this is actually one of my favorite arcade machines, and this is actually the game which is why I know how to do manual. So yeah. And if you haven't come across the Sega Rally 2 arcade machine, then you have not been to a good arcade. Let's see, so like I said, I am rusty, so I'm gonna have to get back into it. Oh, also, I remembered to turn Sienna on today. So that's good. Oh wait, I'm on manual. I have to remember that. What, can I see my gear? Oh, I can see it down there. Okay. I haven't done this in a while. Just max out the gear and just control the car. That's my goal. Oh, okay. How do I go down gears? That's how I go down gears. Alright. So... Oh shoot, I looked away for a second, and that's why you don't look away while you're driving. So... This is one of the streams I've been wanting to do for quite a while, because I've been wanting to use my wheel to do some streams, you know, make it a good investment. Not that you can really see the wheel because I'm a VTuber, but it's still, it's for my enjoyment mostly. But yeah, I'm doing Sega Rally 2 today. Later this week, I might be doing some Euro Truck Sim. Oh shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah, I might be doing some Euro Truck Sim 2 later this week, if I feel up to it, and if the heat doesn't catch back up. Which is cooler today, thankfully, so that's good. We got a little bit of a break. Oh, jeez. But, yeah, because Euro Truck Sim 2 works in VR, and it works with the wheel. So, it leads to a really good experience. It's nice and calm, it's, like, not too stressful. So I can just, like, if I can set things up without it lagging to high hell, I'll be able to just sit back, drive a fucking lorry, and read chat. And maybe have a mocha, because that would actually be really nice. Honestly, just a really good experience. If you have a steering wheel, a computer, and a VR headset, get Euro Truck Sim 2, and just drive some jobs while you sip on a mocha. It's so good. Right, I want to take this corner sharp so I can, or well, tight, so I can take that corner normal. That's a lot better. I turned a bit too early. Maybe I should have stuck to 4 gears. I just went with 6 because I thought that would mean that I have more control, but turns out I need the skill to use that control. Whoa, 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 I turned too tight. Whoopsie. Yeah, funny enough, I seem to be better at driving with just my left hand. Like, I find I have better control, which is really weird because I'm right-handed for everything. So if I switch to my right hand, I mean, I don't do as good. Feels like I have a bit less control. Like, I've switched to my right hand now. And like, I can still do it, it's not impossible, but you might notice my movements are a bit sloppier. I say that and then immediately ace the corner. Well, almost. Also, one thing that's a bit annoying about my wheel is because it's cheap, it just uses suction cups. And the back suction cups do not like to stick. So I have to keep pushing them down every now and then. So here, like a loud pop noise is probably one of the, suction cups coming loose. Right, I don't know what my fastest time today has been, but I guess we'll know when we beat the fastest time in the top right. I don't remember if I've gotten that time or if that is one it just sets. But I haven't played this in a while, so it could be either. I need to make sure not to oversteer because that is something that messes me up. Right, tight turn. Normal turn. I was distracted by the suction cup. That is another problem with it, is I don't just have to keep pushing it down, I have to focus on it a little bit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice turn, nice turn. See, I would love to play this game in VR, but this game's so old, I don't know if it has a VR mod or anything. But if anyone has a VR mod for Sega Rally 2, please, please tell me. I would love that. Like, let me drive around in this in VR. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is the track I've practiced the most. Mostly because I used to play this in the arcade, like I said. And obviously this is the first track. But also I just like to drive it sometimes, just for fun. Right, tight turn, tight turn. Okay. Send it, send it, send it, send it, send it! I didn't send it hard enough. Whew. Yeah, this game is like, I'm not the biggest, I'm not the most skilled racing game player. I always, like, despite my gaming skill in general, I say that kind of cool. One of the games I've always struggled with is realistic racing sims. And this one, I feel like, is in the middle between realistic racing sims and non-realistic racing sims. It's like, you know, it feels like you have to properly steer, unlike unrealistic racing games. But, it's not overly realistic and sensitive like Assetto Corsa, for example. So I can just, like, spin my wheel, basically, to drift around the corner really easily. I don't have to worry about braking at the right time and keeping my wheel at the perfect angle. Alright. Oh, I sent it too hard. Too hard. So yeah, not to create excuses, but I am crashing a lot more than I normally would because I am trying to talk and be interesting for stream. And like I said, I haven't practiced this game properly in a while. Like, I've never been, like, amazing at this game, but, like, I've done laps of this track while not crashing and doing really well. I also realized I haven't really been using my gears at all. I'm used to automatic, just because it's easier. But when I'm taking things more seriously, I do like to do manual. And when I'm trying to get good. But maybe for today's stream, I'll just switch back to automatic. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like overcompensated when I start spinning out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, also this is the same car I always drove when at the arcade as well. I always picked this one. Mostly just because it was a nice looking car. Yeah, it's a fun game, honestly. Yeah, this probably will be a shorter stream because I don't know how much interesting things I can say about this game. Like, while it's a good game, there's not much to say about it. And that will be the same for my Euro Truck Sim and Assetto Corsa streams when I do those. But I feel like with Euro Truck Sim, I can just talk about random stuff. With this, I'm trying to focus a little bit, so I can't exactly think of what to actually say. Yeah, after this, we're going to switch to automatic. I just prefer it. Checkpoint. Anyway. Change course. Let's try the next course. The mountain. Free run. I'm not limited. This one. Let's go with 6-speed automatic. Yeah, the reason I actually know how gears work is, like I said, this game. Because in the arcade, you actually have, like, a gear stick. It's obviously, like, a simplified gear stick. You just kind of push it up or down, depending on if you want to switch. But, still, it taught me when to switch gears by just trial and error. Very, very long, easy lefts. Trying to like, whoa, whoa, I'm squirreling, I'm squirreling! This is why I say it's like, not exactly like the unrealistic racing sims, because, or racing games, because you can still spin out. Whereas with the, like, I can't think of an example of unrealistic racing games. But I guess like the more cartoony ones, like kart races or Trackmania, I guess? I'm doing so badly. I really practiced the desert one. Which I actually saw in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. They actually added the music track for that, for the desert one. Soul on Desert, which is really cool. Because since I've been a kid, this has been one of my favorite racing games. And I haven't really been much of a fan of racing games in general. Realistic racing sims were always really hard. I would always spin out and not know why, because I was a kid. And kart races I never liked because you could just get hit with an item while in first, and then it doesn't matter how well you're doing, you lose. I still enjoy playing kart races, but I hate it at the same time. It just feels like a toxic relationship, you know? Me and kart races. Look, the guy who's like, oh, like, sir, you're in my car. Can you please calm down? Also, because I'm talking so much, I'm not memorizing the track at all. Usually, like, on the first lap, I would crash a bunch, but then I would memorize the track turns and know where the hell I'm going. I know he tells me, but like, that doesn't make it easy. But yeah, talking keeps me distracted from memorizing it. I'm excited to do the Euro Truck Sim stream. Does this game have bird noises? I keep hearing something that sounds like a laughter of some kind. Yeah, as I was saying though, I'm excited for the Euro Truck Sim stream because, like I said, it's a really calm game. I haven't played it since, ages ago. I haven't played it for ages. Oh jeez, that is a sharp turn. Yeah, I do want to learn to mod more games. Like I said, if possible, I want this game to be in VR. I want to be able to do Cyberpunk in VR. I want to be able to have a better looking Assetto Corsa. Which I have learned how to mod Assetto Corsa, but not for, like, graphics updates. Only for adding cars. So I have some cars and tracks added in Assetto Corsa, but I haven't updated the graphics with new stuff. Because for some reason those mods are difficult to do. I also probably wouldn't mind having some visual improvements for Euro Truck. Because something I've been looking for is really good VR, like, games. Even if the game wasn't originally planned for VR. Oh geez, the brakes on this car are too good, what the hell? I was expecting to skid a bunch. I guess I should have just tapped the brake. Did he just tell me to eat tarmac? I'm very confused. Medium left, maybe. Compared to... Why does he keep saying maybe? Am I deaf? I honestly don't know. Easy left, maybe. He's like, I'm not sure about it. It could be a left turn. Yeah, I've only ever played, like, one other rally game. And that was, I think, Dirt Rally 2. Because I played that with my friends. One of them kept getting annoyed because I kept shoving him off the track. And he got, like, a 10-minute penalty. It was fucking hilarious, honestly. Like, I made fun of him for that for a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, 10-minute penalty, and he was like, it was pushing me off the edge. But yeah, it was all just some light-hearted fun though. I should just stop using the brakes apparently, because they just stop you dead in your tracks. Don't tell me to eat tarmac, dude! So I've actually been working on trying to 100% Shadow Generations. I might have said that before, but yesterday I started doing some of the last few levels I have left. I got the S rank for Metal Overlord. I got the S rank for Radical Highway Act 1. And let's just say Radical Highway Act 1 was really annoying. The sliding section was just terrible to control. Did he just tell me to eat gravel now? Jeez, eating tarmac wasn't enough. I now have to eat gravel because there may be a left. I don't understand rallies at all. I know it's a race, and it's usually like off-road. That's all I know. I turned the wrong way. Jeez. Yeah, I think I said like last stream that I do want to get like a better wheel, because the one I have is really cheap and crappy. I want one that can actually like clamp itself to the table. And preferably work with the gear stick I got, because then that will make racing games even more fun. I'm probably never gonna get a full racing setup like I've seen some people have, because that's just like ridiculously expensive. but if I could have it, I would. But I would also own an arcade if I could, but just for one arcade machine, it can cost like 2,000 at like the cheapest. What? My wheel came off. My wheel came off. Okay, 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 okay. That was almost really smooth. Almost really smooth. Is this the squiggly? Yes, it is the squiggly. Ah! I overturned it. I overturned it. Oh, oh! I saved it. I saved it. No. Oh no. My momentum went on so long that I continued moving sideways after I slid off the end of the wall. Can I beat the best time? Please? Please? I beat the best time! The best lap. Hell yeah, let's go! I think that means we move on to the next one. Woo! What are these sound effects? My wheel became crooked. Oh, the next one is snowy. That's gonna be a wild one. There are also these other like variants. Let's do this one. This one looks like it'll be pretty wild. Oh, you know what? I could actually probably find this car and put it in Assetto Corsa. That would actually be sick. I should do that before I do my Assetto Corsa stream. Because then I can drive this car in VR in Assetto Corsa. Because, like, it is a real car, I'm pretty sure. I know Subaru is actually a brand. There's, like... How is it on the icy one there's less skid? What? I'm used to the skid, so I can just, like... turn really hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, I take it back, I take it back. I ask where the skid is, and it immediately tries spinning me out. Wow, this is difficult. Why did I pick this one? I have, like, no grip anymore. I might as well just ride the wall. Jeez. U-turn. Very, very long. Is that a new form of measurement? Just very, very long. How long is it, sir? Is it 5 meters? Is it 10 meters? Very, very long. No, we're not doing long, long, man. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention to the road. Always watch the road. I wish I had a car. That'd be nice. It would just be nice to go out for a drive. You know? Just like drive to the shops, get some ice cream. That would really help with the heat wave. Ooh! No, okay, I cannot fucking do this track. This is, like, torture. What the fuck? Ooh, this one looks nice. And muddy. Isle, and then back to desert. Let's try this one, then. Okay, that looks very simple. I'll try it. Watch me now crash 20 times. My hair stabbed me. It needs brushing, honestly. See, I thought rally races were all, like, on, like, mud and dirt tracks and everything. This is, like, an actual... Why is the brake so good? And, like, this is in, like, a little town. Like, what? I really don't know what a fucking rally is. Oh, that's not... Whoops. 70? What's 70? Medium. Oh, but when I need the brakes to be good, they're just not. Could I just, like, slam on my brakes and do a quick turn? Ah. Oh! That was actually sick! Okay, I need to do that on the next hairpin turn. Come on, where's the next hairpin turn? Okay, it came up way too soon. My warning guy didn't fucking warn me. What the hell? Well, we beat the fastest lap. Probably because of that one turn. Okay, it didn't work too well that time. I think I had my timing off. But that's okay. Medium left. Oh, yeah. I fucking mimicked him, said medium left, and I did not turn medium left. 50 caution. What are these callouts, man? Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Number 20, chicken. Medium chicken. Hey, I got a number 20 medium red chicken. That was almost great. That was almost great. Like, honestly, I love this game. That came out, that's, like, said that really weirdly because I am, like, stomping on my brakes trying to, like, turn the corner. This time he warned me a bit too soon. Because I was trying to get used to how he was warning me before, how he was really late, so I turned the moment he said it. Checkpoint. Ooh. Can I just fucking smash his side in? I did that too soon. I need to be like in the hairpin turn. And then I slam the brakes. I just completely stopped. Didn't drift or anything. Just stopped dead in the track. What the hell? I swear the brakes are too good. That time I saw it coming myself. Okay, right, did he say? Oh no! He sounds so upset when he says that. Oh no! That's cool, we beat a time. Not well, but I beat it. Muddy. Let's try Muddy. This one should be a lot of slip and slide. This is all taking place on the same area. Let's go with number 2. It looks sufficiently length. I will go in and do some arcade mode in a bit. I just want to get some practice in on each of the tracks. Not that I'll make it this far, but you know. You know, I can actually make it further than I used to when I used to play the arcade. Because, like, obviously I eventually learned the tracks a little bit. Bitch said medium right, and right was a wall. So it was not right, it was left. Easy left. That's fine, I can do easy. If that's what he considers a medium right, I would like to know what he considers a hard right. Ooh, peril, did he say? I cannot hear what the fuck he's actually saying properly. I'm hearing like peril. Oh no! A very long easy right, okay. Can it be a very long... Never mind. So that was not easy. I'm jumping all over the place. I do like this track though, so it's pretty nice. I like driving my car sideways. Very long. And tarmac. I have to eat tarmac. Well, not great. I second guessed myself. I started turning left and I was just like, wait, no, it's not left, is it? No, it was. It wasn't. It was very much left. Jeez, this game gonna have me sweating by the end of it. It's gonna look very wrong when a game like this makes my left arm very fucking jacked and my right one is still a weak little noodle arm. Like, my arm is so tense. Just trying to, like, grip this wheel with all my bloody strength. Also, I'm gonna call it now. No Man's Sky is going to add driving races or flying races. It's gonna add races, I reckon. So you can race people in No Man's Sky. I know that sounds like a random pull out, but I'm currently racing ADHD, you know. You know how it is, people. I will not eat tarmac, sir. I'm not going to eat gravel. Or is it easy gravel? I don't know anymore. Shite. Caution crest jump. Come on, I was turning so well. Yeah. That was not medium right, that was like a right angle. More like medium right angle turn. I am losing control of my vehicular device. I can't control this beast. It flows. Wait, was that a shortcut? That looked like another path, or was that walled off as well? Woo. Whee. Who else likes driving their car sideways? Okay. Again, the brakes are so damn good. I don't get it. Also, if I just like flick my wheel, it does that. Because it centers itself. Because like I said, this is like a cheap wheel that's made to be centered. Yeah. And it just kind of does that weird thing. Ooh, let's go. I think that'll be more fun and I'm gonna crash more times. You know, whispering won't help you not be heard much because it's a too good microphone. Oh. So whispering that loudly, it might get picked up. I'm gonna crash so much on this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Vroom vroom! Actually, you know another game that I actually really Narrow bridge. Thank you. There is another racing game that I also really like. And I like it probably a similar amount to this, but I don't have the nostalgia paired with it. And that's Night Runners, but the problem is, Night Runners hasn't fully released. It's just a prologue. Like, I need them to release the full game of Night Runners. Like, when is that happening? Actually, speaking of when is that happening, I actually realized recently there are a lot of things that have been that were announced like years and years ago at this point, but like they have not seen the light of day. Like Billy Buster, I've seen 3 songs from that, and that's about it. You know, like the game is still not got a release date or anything. Or Far-Fetched. You know, I've seen like a bunch of like teasers and everything for it. Where is the show? At this point, they could probably get Glitch to pick it up. Like, honestly. Yeah, there's like a lot of other stuff that's just like been announced ages ago and you just haven't really heard much from. And Night Runners prologue, or the Night Runners in general, because I've like played the prologue a bunch. I think I even played it on stream, didn't I? I think I did, yeah, because I was playing it with my chin. But yeah, I would love the full game for that to release, but it's been a few years and haven't really seen anything about it. Whoa! That was a nice corner back there. I'm doing so bad. I should really listen to my guy, but he's not exactly been the best. I've just kind of been making fun of him though, so I don't blame him. On his left narrow. Aye, that was. I guess he didn't say medium left. Long, easy right, so I shouldn't need to brake. Very long, easy right. Okay, if I listen to the guy, it might genuinely help me. Sometimes. Oh yeah, bet that. Long, easy right. I wouldn't say that was a long, easy right. That was a very, very short, in fact. That was fairly decent, considering how I've been doing. You can tell I was kind of logged in. I just kind of stopped speaking for a bit. You know, one thing I find kind of like absolutely insane is like some like racing stuff, right? I can understand the price of it, right? Like a good steering wheel has a lot going on, more than a regular controller, right? Like it's got force feedback, it's got like a ton of different buttons, it turns, it's got the pedals and everything with like resistance and all this stuff. So that makes sense, it's more expensive. But please tell me why the hell a brake stick or handbrake is just as expensive as like other things. Like you could probably home make a really well functioning handbrake at home, because all it is just a lever. It's just a lever with a plug, and that sells for quite a bit of fucking money. Yeah, I get it's made of metal, but still, like, if they're charging that much for it, at least make it look nice. Like, the wheels at least try to look nice, you know? You're not just gripping on to a, like, fucking metal bar. You know, they actually make it look somewhat stylish sometimes. But then the gear stick is just not the gear stick. Sorry, the brake stick is literally just like it might as well just be two cheap little bits of metal bolted together with a grip. Because that's all it is essentially. I'm already exhausted. So yeah, if someone can explain to me why the hell handbrakes are so expensive for racing simulators, please tell me. Like, that should be one of the cheapest bits of gear. But it's just not. It's like ridiculously expensive. And that's back to the desert. So, what's 10-year championship? I have no clue. Arcade championship. Bah! Automatic. Let's go. Let's see how quickly I lose. To the desert.
3, 2, 1, go!
Run that guy over. I wanted to run him over. Right, so I've got to be efficient. I got to focus.
300, long, easy left. Oh! 200, long, medium left.
I don't want to crash too much because it will slow me down a lot. Why were there people standing in the track?
10 point. 100, medium right, medium left.
Take it tight. And then send it. Send it. Send it. Let's go. We've passed 3 people so far. Can we pass a 4th? Oh, if I crash into the wall like that, I can't. Ah, no, I need to stop crashing. I need to stop crashing. Come on, get ahead of him, get ahead of him, get ahead of him. Yes, more speed. Let's go. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, let's get into the second race. Oh. Hey, that was a failure. So, the thing about arcade mode is because it's made for the arcade machines, you have a time limit so that you're forced to spend more money when you inevitably lose. And of course, they don't make it easy. And so really, you just kind of gotta go for as far as you can. Like, I'm not making it to... I'm not gonna make it through this track, probably. Usually you want to at least be passing a couple people to know you're going to make it. But if you look at my timer, I'm very, very low. So unless I can get to a checkpoint like right now, there is no chance. And that's how I know I'm rusty, because I got past it before. And that's where you have to insert another pound. Well, at this point, 2 pounds. Game over. Woo! So yeah, that's the championship mode. Yeah, like I said, I used to play this in the arcade. And anytime I went to an arcade, I would look to see if they had this machine. And then I found out they had Mario Kart machines, and I also wanted to play those. I think one of my all-time favorite arcade games is probably Silent Script 2, I think it's called. And I think that's what it was called. Because with that arcade machine, you actually I'm gonna try the arcade mode again. But with Silent Scope 2, you actually have like a physical sniper, and you look down the sights, and they actually have a screen in it, so it actually zooms in, which is really cool. I only ever really did the shooting range, because that had like a really nice, clean, high score you could do. And so I would always try and top the leaderboard on that game, usually successfully, but at the same time it didn't save high scores, which was a bit sad. Because like, with arcade machines, right, when you see it in like movies or something like that, people are always like, oh, I've got to defend my high score, and it's just like, you go to an actual arcade and you learn that your scores are going to get reset every day. Like, the high scores get reset every fucking day. So having a high score on an arcade machine really means nothing. It just means you beat the preset scores and it's not a very popular arcade. That's all it really means. Let's cut him off. That was a very aggressive play and it did not play out. I will not eat tarmac. Shoot. I think the amount of time you have also travels over to the next one, so I'll only have like 12 seconds. What the hell happened to that car? Try next stage. Let's see if we can do better this time. Probably not, because I wasted so much time on the last one. And I think the time does carry over. Oh, or not. Okay, I'll take it back. But it does get more difficult each time, though. Because, obviously, like I said, they want you to spend more money. And the way to get you to spend more money is by having you lose. But once you get access to those arcade games at home, you can try it as many times as you want and try and perfect your skill. So, if I were if I started practicing this proper, and I then went and found this in an arcade, I would get my money's worth a lot more than if I hadn't practiced. Although some arcade machines are like worth it even if you don't win. Like Dinosaur King and Animal Kaiser. Those are fun games, fun arcade machines, and you get collectible cards just for playing them. Whether you win or lose, you get a collectible card. Like Dinosaur King gives you one at the end of the game, I think, and Animal Kaiser gives you one at the start. No, I think I'm losing in the exact same place. I think I lost in the exact same place. And that's why you need to be really, really good. She's 13th, not even 12th. Woo. Yeah, I have gotten to the third one before. Just a while ago. So I am quite rusty. As you can see. But like I said, I'm also being distracted by talking and trying to be entertaining. That does take my mind off of it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am very exhausted already. Okay, let's... I really want to beat the high score on Desert. You can even see that each track has a difficulty. The difficulty for this one is 1, because it's literally the starting level. I will say, my setup is very awkward, because like I said, everything is like really cramped on this tiny table. And then I also have to get my legs between the legs of the table, which is a small gap. But that's where my pedals are, because they need to be under my wheel for me to be able to steer it naturally. So yeah, hopefully we can get a smooth lap. Not smooth. Not smooth.
Medium left. 150. Cross. Press. Jump.
Okay, okay. Smooth, smooth, smooth.
150.
Come on, I'm really trying to lock in right now.
150. Long, easy left. Maybe.
It may be easy left.
200. Long,
Oh, he says maybe easy left because it's actually difficult. Jeez.
500. Easy left.
So to beat that best lap time, which may or may not be mine, I'm not sure. I'm genuinely gonna have to do a perfect lap with really good lines. There's a pretty good, pretty good. Can I reverse? It's automatic, so I can't reverse. Oh, there we go. I can do that. What does this say over here? Team C1 something something. I don't bloody know. We just do donuts. Not very well. The track's too narrow for donuts. Well, that's donuts. There we go.
Turn around.
Really slow donuts. If I go on to the, I want to go on to the...
Turn around.
Oh, because you can't drift it very well on the tarmac. Only on the, dirt.
300. Long, easy left.
Long easy left, you say? Then I say... hard left! Oh, I stepped on my brake. That didn't help. I say...
200. Long, medium left.
no, not medium left. I say... hard left.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh! You're making fun of this guy. I'm sorry to whoever did the voice acting, but it sounds so goofy. This is just goofy. Oh! No! 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 Medium right. He's just grunting in pain, but still giving me instructions. That's hilarious. Oh! Ah, my leg! Turn left. Ah! Fuck. Just torturing my fucking passenger. What if Crazy Taxi controlled like this game? And you're just skidding all over the place constantly. Don't tell me to turn around. You know what? Just because he's telling me to turn around, screw it, I'll race it backwards. I will not turn around. I will race it backwards with my opposite hand. Consider this a mirror track now. At least we don't have Lakitu just forcing us in the right direction. That would suck. I don't get his call-outs anymore to help me because I'm going backwards. This is such an interesting idea. Yeah, guys, I don't know why it keeps telling me to turn around. Like, I keep turning. It's just, it keeps telling me to turn around. I don't know what's up with him. I think he's banged his head too hard. Oh, see what I mean? Oh, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I think it's just funnier playing this way, honestly. Turn around! Turn around! Hey, you, turn around! Whee! If I go through the checkpoint backwards, will it still count? I have to see this. Like, will it... Like, once I hit the correct area, will it do the checkpoint? Because if so, that could be a really interesting speedrun. Like, how fast can you complete this track backwards? Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to activate. But it'd be fucking hilarious if it did. I think I might already be back to where I was. It's hard to tell because it's backwards. I'm not used to driving backwards. No, yeah, I'm already back to where I was. So it doesn't activate. Interesting. Does it wind like a string? So the amount of laps I do backwards, I'll have to do forwards to undo it? Because if so, that would be interesting. I was really hoping it would activate backwards, because then I would, then I would just do like 8 laps backwards and see what time I get. Hello. I swear I can drive. Welcome into the stream. Hope you enjoy hearing this guy yell turn around a whole bunch. Because I thought it would be funny. You also grunts in pain occasionally. We love to torture NPCs on this channel. How's doing well. I'm exhausted from the heat wave that's been hitting, but today's pretty cool, so I'm just chilling. Literally, it's actually chill right now. Like, I've been sweating so hard for days. It's been a nightmare, honestly. Alright, let's listen to the NPC and turn around. Cool? Yeah, it is cool. Quite literally, is cool. That's why I'm happy about today. One thing I find interesting, right? People say that autistic people take things literally, but like, that's one of the funniest jokes. Like, of course I'm going to take it literally because it's funny. Weather isn't acting good, yeah. It's worse because I don't even have a freezer. So I have like nothing cold. The coldest thing I have is the water in the tap. Whoa. Whoa. What's my persona? My persona is Sienna. My friend made her for me a long time ago. Do you like my humor? Thank you. A lot of people don't like my humor. They're just like, why are you taking things seriously? That's not what I meant. It's like, yeah, I know. It's nice. Hell yeah. So, I'm starting to be concerned that it may be a case of the amount of reverse laps I do. I have to do that in forward laps in order to undo it. Because I haven't hit the checkpoint in ages. Uh-oh. Let's see what time we're at when we finally hit the checkpoint. Well, that was a nice turn, other than bumping into the wall there. Whoa. Let's see, I'll pick what other track to practice when I've hit the checkpoint. Because I'm just very curious. Actually, I just want to know what my final lap time will be. Considering I'm doing multiple laps, it's going to be crazy. How to do multiple laps in one lap. Drive it backwards. Yeah, I've really just gone past the start just then. This is the first turn, I believe. Water. Yay, let's go for a swim. I think I'm actually getting better as I play, despite the fact I'm still not paying attention. So wait, can I take a peek at your OC or ref sheet? You got me curious now. My ref sheet is somewhere on my Twitter. That's a good point. I should have that somewhere easily accessible. Where the hell do I put that? I guess I could put it on my Discord. Because I did, like, I posted my ref sheet, like, a few years ago now. But, like, that means anyone's gonna have to, like, scroll for it. So I should just put my ref sheet on the Discord. So that, because I make sure to verify anyone who enters. Make sure, you know, you're a human, not trying to, like, advertise and shit. Make sure you're not trying to steal people's accounts or whatever. Like, I just do, like, a simple verification system. It's simple enough to work. That's pretty good. But yeah, so that would probably be a good place to put it, actually. I'll have to do that after stream. I still haven't hit the thing. Wait, my time ticked over? Excuse me? Oh wait, I finally hit it. Wait, okay. Wait, did it tick over or did I just do another lap after hitting the checkpoint? I wasn't paying attention, genuinely. But can I just sit here for like 10 minutes to get a really fast lap time? Because that would be hilarious. I doubt that would work. But I would love if it did. I'm not going to test it right now because that would be insane. But I think it might have just been that I passed the checkpoint without realizing it. So, yeah. Finish this lap, and then we'll pick another track. Because we're close to the end. I'm still bumping into walls, but I'm doing a lot better. Well, I say a lot better. And then that happens. But I'm still getting, like, roughly at the same time. So... yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Let's see, mountain, snowy I'm not doing, Riveria, I want to go back to muddy. Muddy was a fun one. Go with 2. I really need to get some kind of, like, back support. Because I always end up punched over and it's not nice. It hurts my back. But then trying to sit up also hurts my back, so... I can't fix it myself. I need some kind of support. Although, like, ages ago now, but, I was sat on the bus, and I tried sitting up straight because, you know, I need to sit up straight. But I realized, like, with that one specific bus seat, it was actually perfectly fit for my back, and it didn't hurt to sit up straight. So, like, but it's not on all the buses, it was just on, like, some buses. Because buses always have different seats, which is a little bit annoying to me. Like, I feel like they could have made it the same throughout all the buses, but whatever. But yeah, I found a seat that was, like, really good for my back. I just need to know if I can get a seat like that for my office. I'm not very good at this track. But I do like this track though. I might have to get used to, like, start learning this track and actually get good at it. Because I would enjoy running this as much as I enjoy running Desert. Like, look at me driving my car sideways until I slam into a wall. That's gameplay right there. Why does this game put strain on my wrist? Why do you like this game? Maybe it wouldn't be a good idea for me to get a force feedback wheel, because with how much strain this is putting on my wrist, I feel like a force feedback one might just rip my wrist off. Like, bye-bye hand, you're not mine anymore. Easy way to get thing. I need to stop taking my eyes off the road. Or the track, it's not really much of a road. I would very hesitate to go this a road. What if I could destroy the bridge? That'd be funny. I love how my car starts like rotating, but not like turning properly sometimes. Yeah, someday I really hope to be able to afford arcade machines. Obviously I also want to get a fursuit for my own reasons. But like I would love to be able to go to like conventions or something. But like the other expensive thing I want is I would love to have arcade machines. I want to open an arcade specifically for all of my favorite arcade machines, and this would be one of them. Well, I've actually seen they're doing like VR games in arcades now, which is actually insane, but it also kind of makes sense. Although I played this zombie one and it just was not working. Like, for whatever reason. I don't remember what the problem was, it just wasn't working. But they have like, they even have like full racing setups in an arcade. Like I saw somewhere, they have a full racing setup in an arcade where you can play like Assetto Corsa or something like that. And they've got like 3 big screens, like a steering wheel, a seat that moves, I think. Like, I never thought I would see that. But it was also like a lot more expensive than other arcade machines. I think it was like £4 to use, maybe. I don't remember. Like, for that much I could just go on Steam and actually get a game. Obviously it's not the same thing, but you know. Like, I could play that game as long as I want to. So. Like, some arcades are good, some arcades are not good. If an arcade is filled with slot machines and 2P machines, I consider that a bad arcade. Even if they have some good games in there, it's a bad arcade. Like, usually those ones are on, like, the beach or something. You'll find those with all the 2P machines. Or the rest of the world might know them as coin pushers. I hate those arcades, because all they're trying to do is get money out of you and give you false hope about things, right? It's just gambling. It's gambling for kids. That's what it is. But then they leave the slot machines in the 18 plus section, despite the fact they already have gambling for kids in the non-18 plus section. Like, the amount of pounds I put into the 2P machine to try and get, like, different things is ridiculous. So now whenever I see one, I just walk past it knowing it's going to cost way too much money to get the thing out. I'm wondering if they started creating those because people got caught on too much to claw machines. Even with claw machines, I only really use them if it's a prize every time. Because then it's worth it. You're guaranteed to get something, and it's much better. But still, scummy arcades. The good kind of arcade has a bunch of actual arcade games. Like, oh wait, I beat the time. Sweet. Yeah, there's some places that actually have good arcades. Like, there's this one I remember from when I was a kid, where you pay like £6 to get in, and then all the games are free. And they have like a ton of retro games, right? Like, they have like Crazy Taxi, they have Street Fighter 2, they have Silent Scope 2, Like, there's a bunch of really good games. They also have some slightly newer ones, like, well, not really newer, but they have some, like, console games, like, Smash Bros. Brawl, I think they had. They had... What else do they have? They had Super Mario World. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here listing every single game they had. Point is, they had a bunch of cool, fun, old games. And... yeah, you pay to get in, and then all the games are free. And that was phenomenal. And they give you like a little ticket, so if you need to go out in the middle of the day to get some food or whatever, you can come back, show your ticket, and be like, yeah, I paid, and then you get that back in. It's so amazing. And like, there needs to be more arcades like that. None of these crappy 2p machine gambling places. That's all that that's all a lot of arcades are these days. It's just gambling. At least with good arcades, you are paying to have fun. In bad arcades, you're paying with the hopes that you get something in return. That's gambling. Because you're not guaranteed anything. Nice. I did better that time than previously, so let's hope that I can get through the second one. Sega Rally 2 Mountain. I just realized I didn't even let go of the pedal during the loading screen, because, like, I don't need to. Well, you didn't tell me about the little squiggle, right? Alright, I'm doing a lot better this time. And then I immediately squander my chances. Shite. But I am doing better. No. No, I was distracted by the car in front of me. No, don't let it end like this. Please. That's where I failed before, I think. No, I'm doing so badly now. Shoot. You have to pass at least a couple of people, otherwise you're pretty much guaranteed to not make it. No. Shoot. Oh, that sucks. I messed up towards the, like, second half of that. But it's alright. Yeah, I'm probably only gonna go for, like, maybe another hour. Because still getting used to being back. Still, like... Oh, shoot. I pulled my headphones out. Give me a second. With the wire being so short, I just accidentally smacked it. Okay, good. Edmund's plugged back in. But yeah, there's not really much to this game, but it is really good, but there's not much to it. So I thought this would be a good one to put in there. While I'm still getting used to streaming again, I can play this, since it'll be a shorter stream. What one now? You know what, let's practice Mountain. If I practice Mountain, then maybe I can do better on the arcade mode. Hmm.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, so I need to remember to upload my ref sheet to the Discord. And I need to remember to get this car for the Pro Assetto Corsa. I don't think this is the same track, is it? Alright, which mountain is it? Is it mountain 2? Let's try mountain 2. Let's see, is it mountain 2?
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't think so. Oh, yes, I think it is, actually. Yeah.
Easy left. Narrow. 3,
Yeah, this is it.
100. Easy left. Maybe. 150. Caution. K right. 150. K right. 150. Easy left.
Okay. If I can beat fastest lap, then that will be a pretty good go.
70. Very long. Easy left. 200.
Ooh.
Tarmac. 200. Caution. Hairpin right. Checkpoint.
I keep forgetting that the brake is too strong.
Medium left.
So from this point onwards is where I started making mistakes
50.
about.
Medium right. 100. Easy right.
'Cause yeah, back there was where I got distracted by the driver in front of me.
150. Caution. Open hairpin left.
Well, that turn I have to really learn to get better at. And many of these turns, apparently.
100. In gravel.
That's why I lost before.
Medium left.
Oh, are you serious? I was that close to the end. No.
100. Easy left.
I was that close to the end.
100. Easy left. Maybe. 150. Caution. K right. 150. K right.
Whew. Ah.
150. Easy left.
Eh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Medium right. 150. In gravel. 70. Very long. Easy left. 200. In
Yeah, if you
200.
ever go to an arcade and you see Sega Rally 2, give it a try. It's fun. Difficult until you get used to it, but it's fun.
Caution. 100. Narrow.
And also at the arcade, your wheel will constantly keep coming up.
Medium right. 100. Easy right. 100. Medium right.
But also, I would recommend to everyone who seek out a good arcade, like, you know, ones where you pay to get in, the games are free, and they've got a bunch of retro games in there, instead of 2p or coin pushes. Because once you find one of those arcades, if it's somewhat close to you and reasonably priced, then you will have a blast. I spent one of my birthdays in an arcade like that. It was great. I loved it. And I'm planning to do the same again eventually. But this time at a different one. Hopefully a bigger one. Yeah, because there are some arcade machines that I've always wanted to come across and I just never have. Like there's a Hatsune Miku arcade machine, which basically plays like the Project Diva games, if you've played any of those. And I really like those games. That was the first rhythm game where I actively was trying to play a rhythm game. Was Hatsune Miku Project Diva Future Tone. Because before that, I didn't play many rhythm games. I played a couple, like Geometry Dash or Boom Boom Rockets. But like I didn't like properly seek out any rhythm games to play. And I thought, you know, I don't play rhythm games, why do I not play rhythm games? And then I went and found that game and started playing it, and I enjoyed it. And ever since, I've started playing more and more rhythm games, like Guitar Hero Warriors Abroad, Osu, not that I've touched that game in years. Honestly, with Osu, I've always been a bit on and off with it, partly because my computer always ends up breaking shortly after I start. Like, when I first started playing, I played it for, like, months, right? And then I was, like, playing it a lot. Like, the first month, I played, like, 123 songs. And it did go down after that, because, obviously, the game wasn't new to me anymore. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, nice hairpin. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that was good. This is why you practice, people. That wasn't the smoothest, but it was better. I didn't crash. Alright, I didn't beat best lap at all, but like, that was pretty good. Telling me to turn around. Piece of shit. Yeah, I do not remember what I was saying at all. Oh yeah, I was talking about rhythm games, wasn't I? And Osu. So yeah, like after a few months of playing Osu, like my computer stopped working, and then didn't work again for a long time. And then eventually I had it fixed. And then, keep in mind, I was still like, this was back before I moved out of my parents' house. And they just never got my computer fixed. And then eventually when they finally did, you know, obviously I went back to playing Osu and a bunch of other games. And then like a month, like 1 to 3 months later, I forget exactly how long, it broke again. And so I just found it funny that's like looking at my like play history of Osu, I can see like a massive spike at the start to 123, and then it dips a little bit, but still is going strong, and then it just plummets to 0 for a few months, like quite a long time, and then it's like jumps back up a bit, and goes for like just a couple of months, and then it slams back down, and it's just like that is probably the weirdest looking play map. Or whatever the fuck you want to call it, like, playtime map? No, that sounds weird. It's the weirdest, like, graph showing someone playing a game. Like, play it for a while, don't play it. Play it for a while, don't play it. But it looks weirder knowing that it's because my computer broke. So, yeah, it was definitely an odd one. Now let's try one of the other desert tracks. Let's try Desert 2. Because that looks like a pretty chill track. It says level 3 though. How is it level 3 when it has less turn? I should really have a drink soon. Easy right. Easy left. That was not easy left. I didn't easy on the left. Although I was really struggling figuring out what the hell to call this stream. But I kind of like where I ended up. Like, racing rallies and rallying races. It's great. I kind of took a bit of inspiration from my Dead by Daylight streams, where I just, like, and also a little bit from my VR chat streams. Because my VR chat streams are usually called something like chatting in VR because it's VR chat. Or VR chat until I VR chat on VR chat. And then Dead by Daylight is just, I constantly just purposefully name the streams wrong because I find it funny. I think one of my favorite ones is Gilead did. It sounds like some kind of spell. And if you notice, Gilead did is just Dead by Daylight backwards.
200. Caution. Press. Jump. 100.
Yeah, if you ever need a little bit of a chuckle, just literally go through my playlist of Dead by Daylight streams and read the titles. You don't even have to watch them if you don't want. Just go through the titles. They're funny. I put effort into it. It might not seem like it. It might seem like I'm typing some random bullshit. But I do put thought into my streams. Like, I want to have that bit of whimsy, you know? Not just be like, this is what game I'm playing. This is the... That's it. That would be it, really. If I was boring, I would just put what game I'm playing. I'm crashing so much. I like big, slow turns so that I can drift around them. Ooh! Ooh! Easy right. Ooh! Easy. Ooh! Wow. And those voice lines overlap, so he says like, easy, ooh! I don't know if they can. They might be like exclusive. Like you can only play one at a time. Oh yeah, also one stream I'm a little bit nervous about and hesitant to do is my weirdly licensed games stream, because not only is it going to be insanely long, but I'm going to be starting with Hooters Road Trip, which is a very risky game to play on stream because of some of the loading screens. But I did actually finish that game. I haven't 100%ed it. I don't have all of the cars because there's some like secret ones, but I forget doing what. I think it's just for winning multiple times in a row, but when I win multiple times in a row, I don't get them anymore. So I gave up on 100%ing it, but it is a silly, weirdly licensed game, so I want to play it for the weirdly licensed game stream. And like, I do have like a large list, so I would be okay cutting a few of the games out, but I only want to do that if I at least leave one game from each company, right? So like, Hooters Road Trip is the only Hooters game, so I wouldn't want to take that off the list. M&M's has a bunch of games, so I would pick one of them if I'm going to start removing games. But I wouldn't want to get rid of all of the M&M's games, because then I wouldn't have any M&M's games. Like, I know for a fact I would pick Sneak King for Burger King if I'm limiting it to one per company. Which I genuinely might do that, because it will cut down the list a lot, but I did spend ages finding each and every one of them for that stream, and I had them all downloaded. There were some games I couldn't get, because I just cannot find them anywhere. Like, or they're like, too hard to get working. Like, there's one called Tasty Temple Challenge. I think that one's Taco Bell, I think. That one, you know, I couldn't get that working. Or there's some that have been shut down, like Doritos Crash Course 2. That was a phenomenal game, but it shut down. Like, I even, I genuinely went all out to get this stream planned, but I'm, like, nervous to actually do the stream. So I don't know when I'm gonna do it. And when I say I went all out, I mean it. Like, I never buy Steam keys, but one of the games was on Steam, but delisted. So I genuinely bought a Steam key. And I was so nervous the entire time, because I was just, like, worried I was gonna get, like, scammed or something. But I did get it. And for anyone who's curious, that game is Crayola Scoot, which is an interesting one because it's kind of like if you took Skate and mixed it with Splatoon. That's what Crayola Scoot is. That's the only real way I can describe that. Let's see. Let's try a different mountain. Let's try mountain 1, I think. Yeah, I will get to the weirdly licensed games stream eventually. I just need to make sure I have a good way and I'm like really focused so that because I'm gonna start with Who Does Road Trip, right? I'm gonna start with Who Does Road Trip because that's the one I have to focus on the most to make sure I don't get banned or something for accidentally showing something inappropriate. So what I would end up doing is anytime there's about to be a loading screen, I switch off of the game screen so that like the stream cannot see the game. And then just like during the gameplay segments, put it back on. But yeah, honestly, anyone just let me know if you have any weirdly licensed games. Because if I can add to the list, I will. I had this idea, right? Because I already knew about Pepsi Man. And I already knew about Sneak King. Because those two are like the most famous weirdly licensed games to exist. And then I started learning that there were more. I already knew about some of the McDonald's games, but there were some like weird ones. Like Who Does Road Trip? It's a weird one. Or what other weird ones were there? Oh my god, there is this one game about Skittles. The entire like magic system of the game is Skittles. I'll talk about that in a sec. But basically, while I was homeless, I had this weird hyperfixation on weirdly licensed games. Once I found out that there were more than just the 2 or 3 I knew about. So I started like heavily researching it, finding as many as I could. And I compiled like an entire list of them. Whoa, that was a weird physics thing. But yeah, so I have a list of them. Of all the ones that I managed to get. Sadly, I couldn't get some of them, like I said. Mission to McDonald Land is another one I couldn't get, which was sad. But yeah, in the future, if I can get some of these other games to work, I'll do a second one of those streams. But for now, I just want to focus on what I have. Because there's already some weird ones. Like, did you know that Quavers had a game? Because I didn't. Quavers has a game that's probably older than I am. And I don't know how old the game is, honestly. It might not be older than me, but based on the what I remember seeing from the style, it was all pixely and stuff, it was probably older. So yeah, maybe I'll do that stream when I've properly settled back in. Because I am excited for it, just nervous. Anyway, about this fucking Skittles game, right? It's a game called Darkened Sky. And everything about it looks like a regular game, right? It's on, like, the GameCube, I think. And it looks like a regular game with, like, a magic system and everything. But then you learn that, like, the magic system is actually Skittles. And I've seen some clips of it, and it's actually hilarious, because the game is so self-aware. The main characters at some point is just like, if I was in a role-playing game, I could take this item and right in front of the princess without her knowing. Wait a second, I am in a role-play game. It's not the exact line, but it's somewhat like that, and it's actually hilarious. And, like, she directly calls out how, like, Skittles didn't want their product to be all chewed up and stuff in the game, so that's why even though a Skittle's been through a digestive tract, it isn't all mushy and stuff. And, like, she directly calls that out. Like, it's honestly great writing. And I really want to play that game. But I'm waiting for that stream. I don't want to play it off the stream because I want things to be a surprise to me. And I've already obviously spoiled some of the things that are funny about the game for myself. So, you know. But that would genuinely be one where if I don't finish it in that stream, I will continue streaming that game. Or play it in my own time at least, because it actually looks good. Right? Like, I have played some of the weirdly licensed games in my free time because they look fun, right? Like Hooters Road Trip looks terrible, but it was actually kind of fun. It's difficult to control though, very, very sensitive. Or like Chex Quest. I didn't know there was a game called Chex Quest, but they put it, like, they remade it because it was an old DOS game or whatever that came in like the boxes of checks, and they remade it for Steam for free. Like, you can just download it on Steam. So I went through and beat the game with every character. I didn't worry about 100%ing it. I just wanted to get... I did get all the achievements, but I didn't get, like, all the enemies, for example. But I did beat it with every character, because that was required to get the achievements. So yeah, I have all of the achievements for Chex Quest. I also finished Dash of Destruction, which is a Doritos game. Because that was a game that I really liked as a kid. But then eventually they removed it and you couldn't play it anymore. And so I was very upset about that. But I found a way to play it, and I played it and I finished it. It was pretty short. Like, honestly, we could play the entire thing on stream. Because some of the games I'm not going to allocate too much time to. If it's like one of like the old 2D platformer games, I might not allocate as much time to it as something like some of the 3D games. Because personally, I find 3D games more interesting. Did you know Smarties has a game? Because they do. It's called Smarties Meltdown. And like, obviously I'm going to go through all of them when I actually do the stream. But I'm just going, like, I'm just talking about the ones I remember off the top of my head. Oh, actually, going back to Dark Sky. So, during, or slightly after, my weird hyperfixation of weirdly licensed games, right? I saw that there was, like, I forget who it was, but someone was given a Skittles flute by Skittles themselves. And the flute is a controller. Like, if you don't know what it is, look up Skittles flute. Like, it's a controller that's a flute. You have to play the correct notes in order to do certain movements. Right? I watched a bit of the stream, and I'm really upset that they didn't make the Skittles flute as an actual product, because I want to get the Skittles flute purely so I can play Dark Sky with the Skittles flute. And just know, if they ever release the Skittles flute as a product people can buy, I'm buying it and playing through all of Dark Sky with it. And if Skittles wants to send me one, please do. Or if you want to make some other weird Skittles controller, please send me one, and I will 100% play through all of Dark Sky on stream with the weird Skittles controller. I would love that so much, it would be hilariously stupid. But that's what makes things entertaining. I also do really like Skittles, so, you know. I wouldn't mind also doing it as, like, a brand deal or something, like an advertisement, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is. Because I do genuinely like Skittles. But I don't really know if Skittles actually does, like, ads, like, paid ads for, like, content creators, other than that whole Skittles flute thing. This corner act's really weird with physics. It's very odd. Yeah, I so badly want, like, I was upset that, like I said, I was upset it didn't become a thing you can buy. But I was also upset when I then found out that they wouldn't be playing Dark Sky on the stream with the Skittles flute. Instead, they were playing stuff like Elden Ring, I think. And this is like, Elden Ring is not something you should be playing with Skittles flute. You should be playing the Skittles game, which is Dark Sky. Because that makes too much sense and would be hilarious. But yeah, seriously, if anyone from Skittles is watching this at any point, please hit me up. I would love to get some kind of weird Skittles controller to play Darkened Sky. It's never gonna happen, but you know, a girl can hope.
3, 2,
Obviously for that I wouldn't be able to be VTuber, but it'll be worth it.
200.
I can get some kind of mask of Sienna so that I can wear it. You know, keep some of the magic of VTubing alive. Not that I really care too much, but it's more of a confidence thing, honestly. People say like, oh, you hide behind a VTuber because you lack confidence. Yeah, that's the point. I also find it weird when people are like, oh, PNG tuber isn't a VTuber, when like the only difference is the amount of money you have. Like VTubers, like VTubing is for rich people, and then being a PNG tuber is just the cheaper version. Like I cannot afford to pay someone to make a really expensive VTubing model. I also do not have the skills to make a fully realized VTubing model. So I am stuck with 2 pictures I took of a fursuit in Rec Room that my friend made for me years ago. And like, if I ever make enough money off of doing all like this streaming thing, like then yeah, I will get a better like model for Sienna. I would love that. It would be great. Maybe even get like a VR chat avatar of Sienna so that when I do VR chat streams, I can still be Sienna. But, you know, I am poor. I mean, I literally just got back from being homeless recently. And that's why I like took such a long hiatus from stream. I wasn't homeless the whole time. I was like a lot of the time I was off from not streaming was also me preparing for it, because it was like something I knew was coming. But honestly, it's just like you end up getting overwhelmed with bills and like not enough ways to make money, and then like you get told you're a failure. Like, excuse me? Oh shit, that's a turn. Like, this world is so fucked up, but I'm not getting into that today. In fact, I'm not getting into that at all. The whole point of me streaming is that I want to create like a positive, calm space where people can come and chill. You know, no hate, no arguments, no anger, just chill. Which I know I've been quite angry in previous streams, but my mental health was not great. Honestly, part of the reason I started like streaming regularly was so that I had some amount of consistency in my life, because with my mental health being in the state that it was in, I did not feel very consistent at all. Like, one day I could be perfectly fine, and then the next day I'm depressed and everything is going wrong, and it was not fun. So streaming regularly, like every week, felt like something I could control. Right, like no matter what my mood was, I start streaming. Right? I know that's not the best way to grow, but you know, I mostly stream for myself. It's something fun I want to do. Hopefully someday I can make it into a job. But yeah. I also feel like some people are just really pretentious about streaming and stuff, or content creation in general. They're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing it for the money, you should be doing it for the love of doing it, and for your fans, and it's just like, yeah, but at the same time, it's become a viable job option, so, you know, like, I'm poor, and I like making content. Why would I not do this for the money? So, like, that is, like, a motivator for me to continue streaming, but right now, I don't really make much money from it. You know, I've been paid from Twitch like once, and it had to go towards food because we didn't have enough food. And technically, I got this microphone from streaming because this was bought for me by Mark Cabio. That's why I'm saying the username wrong. But yeah, like, I was so grateful for this microphone. And it means I can do higher quality streams, because at the time, the headset I was using for a microphone before this broke, so I ended up using my VR headset as a microphone, which was terrible. And like, I know to some people saying stuff like, oh yeah, I have this expensive microphone, a steering wheel, and a VR headset, might sound like I'm not poor, but like, you can get these things for relatively cheap if you know where to look. Other than the microphone. The microphone, like I said, was bought for me by a viewer. But the headset, I specifically got that when it was cheap, right? Like, the Quest 3 had just come out, and so everyone was selling their Quest 2s to, like, get some money back for a Quest 3. And so, you know, CEX was met with a lot of supply of Quest 2s, but, like, no demand for it. So the prices, like, plummeted. Like, the cost of a Quest 2 plummeted when the Quest 3 came out. So I used that opportunity to get one for quite a lot cheaper than what a lot of other people got them for. You know, I hate having a Quest 2. It sucks. I would prefer a proper VR headset, but, you know, it works for now. It works for what I want to do. It's just really, really finicky. Geez, my shoulder's hurting. How do people drive for hours on end? Jeez. I guess you use both hands and try and relax your shoulders a bit, but like... yeah. Forgot what I was saying before that. Yeah, there's like a lot of really bad takes online. And I think it's just a problem with being online too much. You know, people end up being hateful, people end up causing arguments for no good reason. Not that there's a really good reason to cause an argument, but you know what I mean. People just want to cause problems for everyone else. And like, my aim is to create a nice space where people aren't, you know, being assholes. Now, let's try the snowy one again. Let's try the simple snowy. Yeah, like I said, the reason I started streaming was because I want to. I find it fun. It sometimes helps my mental health. And I want to create a community of people who are chill and just nice to be around, you know? I want a community that will, like, understand when I need to take a mental health day, that will, you know, defend me against people who just want to be assholes. People who will just, like, be able to hop into a game if, like, there's not enough players. Because, like, honestly, like, I don't need to get rich off of streaming or whatever. I don't care. Like, I just want that community. I want to be able to just talk to people outside of just having friends. Because friends aren't always available, you know. Streaming I can do whenever I feel like. If I want to stream one day and I don't have one planned, I can just stream. But something that I think would be really cool in the future, if I do grow, is, there is this one game, right, that I loved as a kid. It was my first FPS game on a PC. Like, I played FPS games before that, but they were all on console, right? So, this, the game is called, Contract Wars, And I found this game around the same time I was watching Video Game High School. And Video Game High School is one of my favorite shows. It's goofy and cringe, but that's kind of the point. It doesn't take itself too seriously. But it's also filmed really, really well. Like, when the characters are playing a game, it cuts to inside the game, and they, so, okay, picture it this way. They're playing an FPS game, right? You're watching them, they're sat at the computer, playing the game. But then it cuts to the map in the game, right? Like, so, you know, like, let's say they were playing Black Ops. You know, it cuts to a actual Nuketown. Like, cuts to an actual set for Nuketown. And the actors who are playing the game are dressed as the characters in the game. So, like, you know, they'll have, like, the military uniform on or whatever and be holding their guns. And then, like, so the character that they're playing is them. And it's just, it's really cool. It's free on YouTube. You can go watch it. Like, all of it. And I'd never seen anything like that, and it was really cool. I also wanted VGHS to be a real thing that I could go to, because I just like games that much, and regular school sucked. But, anyway, point is, I found Contract Wars around the same time I was watching VGHS. And in that game, in that show I mean, they have an FPS game called Field of Fire. And there are some shots of the game outside of the whole the actor is in the game thing. But, like, I guess they created some kind of, like, either they recorded some footage and put it on the monitor, or I can't remember exactly. But then when I found Contract Wars, I was, like, really hyped, because it felt like Field of Fire. Like, a little bit. Like, it felt like that bit, like, janky, bit low quality, bit, like, low graphics, but, like, fun. I actually found a video I had of me playing Contract Wars, and it was painfully hilarious to watch. No, it was hilariously painful to watch. Because I was doing so bad at Contract Wars, but, like, I was having fun. This was back before I started noticing things like, you know, headshots not hitting or whatever, my bullets passing through people. But I would love to go back and play Contract Wars. The only problem is, since Flash died and, like, it's moved on to its own thing, no one really plays it anymore. Now, I did watch a video explaining that it was because people, like, started hacking the game and it just became unfun. And so everyone kind of just left it. But the servers are still there, like, you can still play the game, which is, it would be great to play that. And so the whole point of this long tangent is that, I hope that one day I can build a community that would be willing to, like, just hang out and hop on a game that is dead, for the sake of having fun and playing a stream. Because I want to play Contract Wars. I want to play it and do better than I used to. I want to prove myself, to me, that I can do good at Contract Wars. And I just want to have fun in it. But since there's no players, that means no hackers. And, like, if I could build up enough of a community, and I could start a lobby on Contract Wars and be like, hey guys, hop in Contract Wars, here's my lobby. And then we just play Contract Wars, because it's great, it's fun, it's just an FPS game where, like, it's not good by any means, but I enjoy it because it was my first FPS game on PC. Yeah, it's just an FPS game, you get different guns, and one player is the MVP, and the MVP has more health. Let's just say one player on each team is the MVP, and the MVP has more health, but the enemy team gets more points for killing the MVP. And so I always hated being the MVP because I was bad at the game at the time. Like, I've gotten a lot better at FPS games now, but at the time I was terrible at FPS games on PC. Like, put me on console, no problem. I'm great, you know, getting, like, snipes all the time. But on PC, I was bad. And so, I just hated being the MVP because I always felt like I was letting down my team. So, but yeah, it would be good to be able to play that with some viewers. Because there is no way in hell I'm making enough friends to join me in contract wars. Anytime I make friends, they're not the kind of friends that would be willing to download some random ass game just to play it, like probably once.
Easy right. Easy left. No!
Jeez. Did I get a new best time? I did! Hurrah! Whew. I wasn't really paying attention to my time. Honestly, I've hardly been paying attention to the racing. I've just kind of been yapping. But yeah. Ooh, a drink. Thank you. Ooh, I needed that. That's nice. So yeah, that's basically my motivation for wanting to grow on Twitch. Just because I want to be able to have a nice community. And maybe revive contract wars. Like, there are people in this world who have the ability to revive contract wars. Like, they have a following that could do that. But they don't know about the game. Like, I'm pretty sure even Tanky still has players. Like, Tanky was also, like, one of my first, like, PC games. It was just, like, a really bad World of Tanks. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. But, like, Tanky, I think, still has players. Contract Wars doesn't. Because they stopped, like, moderating the servers, people started hacking, and then everyone got fed up and left. But we should bring that game back. And maybe, if it does ever get brought back, they should remove the whole buying guns thing. Because having to, like, spend actual money on guns is kind of shit. That was, like, the one bad thing about it. Like, there are a lot of games that, like, I miss playing. But you just can't play them anymore. Like, one of the big ones is Lego Chima Online. Like, I'm a big fan of the Lego Chima IP. But they haven't really done much with it. There's, like, a DS game, and then there's a show, and that's about it. Obviously, they have the actual Lego. But, I mean stuff like media to consume and stuff. But Lego Chima Online was this, like, sort of like top-down MMO where you go do, like, quests, and when you defeat enemies, you have a chance to, like, pick up their weapons, and you could open chests to get loot and stuff. And it was, like, really fun. I'm not usually the biggest fan of MMOs, but that one, I loved it. And then they shut it down. And that's sad. And I've seen that there are people trying to remake it, but let's be honest, that's never gonna release. Like, it's never, like, people think, like, oh, you can't make fan projects because they'll get shut down. That's not true. Like, companies can try as hard as they want to shut something down, but there'll always be somewhere that it's uploaded to on the internet. And that's just the truth of the internet. But the reason this new, like, remake of Lego Chima Online will never release is just because obviously it's being made by people who enjoyed the game. It's being made by, like, it's being made as a passion project, essentially. People want to revive the game, so people remake the game. But I've seen so many projects like that that just, they don't really go anywhere. They'll slowly, very, 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 very slowly add to it. So maybe if they keep working on it in, like, 30 years, we might have Lego Chima Online again. But by that point, I will have probably forgotten about the game. So, yeah, it's just not... It's not being worked on in the span of time to where it will release. Because I can pretty much guarantee, eventually they're just going to stop. For whatever reason, it's going to be people lose interest, they lose funding or whatever. and they're just going to stop. Because progress is that slow, they are just going to stop eventually. I mean, look at fucking Yandere Simulator. That one was its own game, and it was being done so slowly that it eventually is just stopped. Like, I know there was a lot of other things that contributed to that stopping, but that's because it went on for so long as well, right? Like, if Yandev fucking worked on the game properly, the game would have been out years ago. And then, even with all the controversy, the game would still be out. You know? But, like, all the shit means that the game's probably never going to be finished. That, and also Yandev just really hates working on the game, I guess, because he never does anything. But, anyway, I'm not talking about that because, you know... But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end stream here, honestly. Because I've been playing this for like 2 hours. I think that's a good amount for this game. So yeah. I don't know what my next stream will be. It might be Euro Truck Sim on Thursday, but I'm not sure. I'll plan that potentially today or tomorrow, if I remember, and I'll put it on my Twitch schedule. Other than that, you can follow my Twitter, Blue Sky, or Discord to know when I'm about to go live. You can find all of those below. If you would like to follow me, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, share, notification bell, all that jazz. I think that's it. So yeah, I will see you potentially Thursday for Euro Truck. And if not, then whenever my next stream is. So I hope you all have enjoyed. And I thank you all for watching. Bye!